channel. I know I look a little crazy today, but we're gonna get into a few looks with these Anastasia Norvina cake liners. I say a few because I don't know if I want to do 3, 4, 5, how many I want to do, because I'm literally just kind of doing eye look, focusing mostly on eyeliner, so I could probably cram in more than 3, but today I was feeling really pink, so I already have everything on but my eyes, and I haven't used this yet. This is the Kaja, what do these called? I don't know what these are called, but there's eyeshadows in here, and this is number 4, Sparkling Rose. So there's a few different shades in here, and I thought it'd be kind of cool because I've never played with this one. I have the orange one. This bottom one's hard to open. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like something kind of pinky, and maybe I'll use the pink liner, maybe the white liner too. So let's play around with this and see what we're gonna do here. And then with all these looks, I am gonna be priming my eyes with the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow primer. I am still trying to finish this. It is like on its last leg, but every time I think it's finished, there's still some more that comes out. Like, I'm like to the point of doing this, like dipping in the freaking top of it, but there's still more that comes out, so I'm not throwing it away yet. All right, so first things first, I do want to put kind of like a reddish color down as a base on my eyes to make these kind of berry purpley pink shades really pop. So I have the Marc Jacobs Fine Liner in Fine Wine. Be careful when you twist this up because you can't twist it down. All right, so for this, I'm just gonna smudge it along my lash line, and then kind of focusing it in the outer corner, and then we're gonna quickly blend this out. I don't need nothing to be staying on my eyes too long, especially with these liners. These liners work great, but you gotta work so fast with them. All right, so that's kind of what I'm looking for, kind of just adding a little something in that outer corner area. And then while I'm at it, I am gonna line my lower waterline and a little bit of the outer corner of my lower lash line with the same color. All right, now let's get into this Kaja eyeshadow stack. I'm gonna take the darkest one, and I'm just gonna take it with an eyeshadow brush, and these are all shimmers, by the way. And I'm gonna take that darkest one and go and pack it right on top of where I put the liner. Oh, that's so pretty. And I'm also putting it on my lower lash line, and I'm just gonna help blend out that outer corner with that same shade, just like that. Now we're gonna get into the middle shade, which is like a pinky purpley berry shade. I'm gonna take this with my finger, and I'm gonna pat it right over my lid. Ooh. And I'm not gonna blend it out just yet. So then we're gonna get into the lightest shade. I'm gonna highlight my inner corner, and then I'm gonna take an eyeshadow brush, and this one is a lot more glittery than the other ones, and I'm gonna put this one right in this like inner part of my crease and blending out that lid shade. Oh, I wish I'd pick up on camera like how glittery this all is. And then I'm gonna take my Natasha Denona Love Glow blush palette, and I'm gonna take the diamond powder. I'm gonna add a little bit more pizzazz, just a hint. Ooh. Now, as for the liner, I thought I was gonna use the pink one, but I think I'm gonna use a purple one. And I still like this Morphe M250-1 brush, the most out of all of them. And I'm going to dip into the purple. It is still a little damp. Oh yeah, I think the purple looks super cool with this. These take forever to dry because, I mean, I did my video on Saturday and it's Monday morning and these are still sticky and damp. But I'm gonna do liner, lashes, all of that stuff, and I'll show you guys the finished look. All right, and this is the finished first look. I really like how this turned out. It's like kind of soft glam, not a lot going on, but it still has like the pop of like pink, a little bit of shimmer, and the purple liner. So I really like how this turned out. There's gonna be more, so this is the more neutral side of these looks. Let me know which look out of the however many they're going to be is your favorite. This is look number 1, but now let's get on to the second look. All right, getting into the second look, I know my face is orange. I am doing a foundation review and my face is really dark right now. So if you want to find out what foundation I was reviewing, I'll put it up in the cards for you guys and in the description box, but we're gonna get into the second look. I'm gonna use all 3 of these because I feel like it's gonna match my shirt a lot. This is like one of my favorite sweaters, but it's got like a bunch of little pink, yellow, and neon green little spots all over it. And then I have the Morphe X Mani palette. You guys know I love this palette. It's super neutral, but it's a nice grab and go palette. It's only $20. So I'm gonna take the shade Boy Next Door, and this is gonna be a pretty quick little look because it's mostly gonna focus on the eyeliner, not so much the eyeshadow. Wow, my face is so dark that this transition shade is blending into my face. Oh my gosh. I definitely look like an Oompa Loompa. I actually debated not to do this look today, but I was like, you know, we're all staying at home anyways. And then I'm gonna take the shade Dust Cloud. I'm gonna kind of blend that over my brow bone to kind of set the primer and also blend that crease shade out a little bit more. And then still taking that Dust Cloud shade, I'm gonna pat it over my entire eyelid to set the eyeshadow primer and to add like a bit of a skin tone color. All right, now let's dip into these eyeliners. So I'm gonna first start off with the green. These smell worse today than they did the other day. Let me just put that out there. And I'm gonna put the green on the inner corner, and I'm gonna do it kind of thick because I don't have anything else on my eyes, so I really want the eyeliner to pop. Next, I'm gonna go in with the yellow. I feel like these don't dry down. Either that or you gotta leave them completely open in the heat. So with the yellow, I'm gonna put this in the center. This one I haven't used since I used it in my video. I made a little line there. I'm gonna kind of blend it with that green. This yellow and green look freaking bomb by themselves. I'm still gonna add the pink, but I just wanted to admire these for a second. The other thing I wanted to add was that these colors don't really like dry down properly. Every one that I keep dipping into just, I don't know how to explain it. They're still like sticky. We're gonna do the wing with the pink one. I feel like this is gonna be extremely difficult. I feel like it's harder to get a wing with the ankle brush, but look how freaking neon these are. It's blowing my mind. Look at how gorgeous this is just by itself. And then I'm gonna take this shade, Zaya, I think that's how you say it. And I'm gonna blend this right underneath my lower lash line. All right, I'm gonna finish up with some lashes, liner, lipstick, and I'll show you guys the finished look. All right, and this is the finished look with the neon liners. I put on some lashes, and then I also grabbed my Morphe 24A Artistry Pass palette, and I mixed all of the shades on the bottom, but the purple, all of these, and I put it on my inner corner just to tie in a little bit more of that neon color. And I just put on a nude lipstick, keeping everything super simple. But this is the end of the second look. Now let's get into the third. All right, we are getting into the last look, and I am dying to use this white with a smoky eye. So I'm gonna use my Morphe X Jeffree Star palette. I believe this is on sale right now, but I haven't really dipped into it all, so I thought, you know, it has a gray, has a black, might as well use it today. So I'm first gonna take this shade Lynn, which is this kind of skin tone color shade, and I'm just gonna put this in my crease to give a nice transition, help the gray and the black blend out more. All right, now let's dip into the gray, vroom vroom, that one right there. And I'm gonna be pretty careful with this. I'm gonna put it and start it off like right in my crease, because we're gonna add black to it later, and black can get pretty crazy pretty fast. And I'm being pretty slow and gentle with blending this. I actually really like this gray. If you guys don't know the whole drama with this palette, I initially picked this palette up and it was a complete disaster. The whole video I filmed was a disaster. I was like out of frame. It was just a mess. And then the palette itself was getting like patchy and messing up and just a nightmare. And then I exchanged it, and this one is like a totally different formula. It makes no sense at all. But because of the bad experience with the first one, I just haven't really been reaching for it, but I saw that it was on sale. So if this video comes out when it's still on sale, a nice little thing if you've been thinking about grabbing it. All right, I think I got the gray blended out to the way that I like it. So now I'm gonna take just an eyeshadow brush and the black shade, Fast Lane. Ooh, this is a black. Look at that, oh my gosh. So I'm just kind of building it up on my lid, being pretty careful. And then I wanna blend it up to about where my crease is. That way we can blend out all the lines without it getting too crazy. And then before I blend the black out, I'm just gonna take some of the black and I'm gonna run it underneath my lower lash line. And I'm just getting a small blending brush. I'm gonna mix the black and the gray together. And I'm gonna look down and just really lightly start blending this out. And once I got majority of the black blended out, I'm gonna go back in with just the gray and go right over it. Then for my lower lash line, I'm gonna mix that transition shade and the gray together and go along the edges. And then I'm just gonna grab a black eyeliner and line my waterline. I got smoky eye done. You could stop here, but I really want to use the white because I think black smoky eyes with the white eyeliner look so cool. So I'm just gonna use the brush I've been using, and we're gonna dip into this white. I may have to go over this with some white eyeshadow. I am not really sure yet. Let's see how this goes. I feel like I need a little bit more water. More water did the trick. The trickiest thing is having it not turn like a weird gray color. So I would suggest to make it a little bit waterier if you're using dark shades underneath the lighter liner shades. All right, now that I got all of the liner on my eyes, I'm gonna go back over it with just one more layer with the white. All right, this worked out so much better than I was anticipating for it to work out. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna finish up with mascara and some lipstick, and I'll give some final thoughts of what I think about these eyeliners. Sorry I look so weird. All right, and this is the finished look. I absolutely love how this turned out. I love smoky eyes with white eyeliner. I think the contrast looks so awesome. And then for my lips, I use the YSL lipstick in the shade number 10. And I did highlight my face with the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Foil palette with the middle one. But this is the end of the 3 looks. I think I'm done with these for now. I did use all the shades. I used orange one in my initial video, purple one, white one, and I used all 3 of these in the last look. So we are done with trying out these eyeliners. Now my thoughts on these. I am concerned because with having these for over a week now, they don't really dry down at all. Like they still have like this creaminess texture, which does concern me because if they don't dry down, is mold gonna grow in them? Are they gonna start smelling weird? I just have a lot of concerns in that regard. I don't know what is going to happen over time with these. I do like the pigmentation of these. With 2 coats, the liner looks really good over the black. I do want to try Zoeva Beauty's eyeliners. They are a little bit of a heftier price. I was looking at them to maybe compare, but they're in such big containers, and I would like if they had like a set of like 3 or 4, maybe 5 of them for like $50 to $100. I'd be a little bit more willing to buy the Zoeva ones. I feel like with these, I was a little bit more tempted because you get all these colors for $60, even though there's not a ton of product in these little things. But so far, I really like these, and they're pretty convenient, pretty easy to store away and to find them and to know which color you want. The packaging is a little flimsy. It is easy to, you know, flip it open. And then I did notice that some of the eyeliners are transferring on the back here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but you do have to be a little mindful if you like move the product in a way that's not flat, like I did with this yellow one, that it will go and transfer onto the back here, and then you get yellow on your hands, and then you got yellow transferring places, and you're like, I don't know where the heck the yellow came from. But that is the end of this video. Let me know which of the 3 looks was your favorite. If you missed my initial review with these eyeliners, I'll have that video right over here for you guys. This video will be suggested to you by YouTube, and my face will be right here. But click on it and subscribe to my channel.